Hey, what's up? This is Menasor, obviously, right? But he has got a little bit of a remix on him, Bumblebee style. The yellows and blacks playing off of each other, and my kingdom for a black Brunt Centurion drone, but the gray Centurion drone is fine as is. But he's very, very pleased. I mean, he's very, very pleasing to look at. Yeah, and I'm pretty satisfied with this build. If you follow the channel, this bit right here is a bit of a remix that I did from another build, the all Brunt build, where I did 2 Cent drones on the top and 2 Brunts on the bottom. But for this one, just went with Zatar, and then we went the Cent drone over here. This is something different that I did from the other build, and I actually like it a lot because I just feel that, one, there's like cohesion, a theme consistency, and there's also like it just bulks it out. Yeah, it just bulks it out. And I love the fact that you can make dude, I'm serious, I'm getting hype right now. That you can get the Brunt figure to thread through the leg, That's really neat, right? That's really neat. And and the one thing, the part that isn't necessarily all perfect is this bit right here, because who's supposed to be there? Somebody, right? One of the guys. Seriously, I never keep track of the names. I just know the combiner names. I mean, I know there's Drag Strip, like Breakdown, Wild Rider, Motor Master, a Dead End, right? But if you ask me who's who, I only know Drag Strip and Motor Master. Yeah, I don't know the other guys. Same thing with the aerial bots. I know Silverbolt, and that's it. And Skydive, and I don't know, man. See, I'm such a faker. But I know the combiner names because I'm a combiner fan. But yeah, because the other dude's supposed to be here, he obviously does not sit flush. You can see right here, there's that gap, whereas this side does not have it. Obviously, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I was wondering that if I could get like a cheap yellow drag strip, if I could somehow just remove that part and paint it black and then use for, I don't know, that's too far. I know, but I was trying to, not drag strip, the other one, the one that's supposed to be there. Yeah, anyway, so this bit over here fits only because there's peg hole combinations over here, where this is just one solid cohesive piece. And it's carved out perfectly. You can see that this bit over here is split. Maybe you can't see it, but it's split in half. And thank goodness for the peg hole combiner. Well, thank goodness for the 5mm for the entirety of bot bending. I think I should open a church of 5mm or something like that. But maybe people might think it's some type of gun. So anyway, that's kind of how this guy's configured, because people have been asking me like, hey, how'd you get him to stick over there? And so in here, of course, he also has the 5mm technology. And this bit, because this whatever bit that protrudes out that bump, it's too big for drag strip, or shadow strip rather, and so it's got to be like that. But it's fine, like I said, like I was spinning him earlier and he was chilling. He's chill. He's a really, really strong base, obviously, due to these flappity flaps and other bits, and good overall center of gravity coming through. Yeah. So I told you how. Well, this is obvious, right? You know how to. You can figure out how to do that. This is more or less the same. You just got to mess around and make sure you connect them at the peg ports. And so really, it's the leg. Okay. Yeah, it's just a leg. So let's take a look at him. Excuse me, bud. By the way, for those of you who typically watch the majority of these videos and like the commentary that I have on the builds, I often feel like I wonder if it's because you're probably a builder too in some respect. We're all craftsmen together, and so we're kind of talking about the trade, and so what I'm talking about, you know what I mean, and I know what you're talking about and thinking as well. So I wonder if it's kind of that, like we're kind of like similar artists in the trade, and so it's very easy to understand perspectives and stuff. I think it is, or I'd like to think it is. Okay, the easy bit just up here is the thigh, and there's only one peg right there, but you plug it in there, and that's good. Okay. This is basically one of the calves, the other calf, and the one that's coming down over here is the one with the little weird plastic bit on the inside. That one's in the front, and the other one that isn't is on the side, and there's the gun. So I'm just going to take it apart because the way it works is like that. It is this contraption. And I'm going to show you what's really, really cool is how like everything just kind of rests together. I know it was meant to be, and I know it's not one of those things, and but yeah, but still it feels like it, so it's cool. So, all right, this is how you're going to prepare the parts. Like I said, this side over here is the calf with that little plastic bit on the bottom. Then you perpendicularly plug in the other calf, get the gun to point down over here, and then take one of the arms and have that plugged in like that, okay? And that little hole is going to plug into that peg right there. And this is the body, the other arm, and that back piece. The back piece, hold up, I got to burp. My bad, my bad, that orange crush. So this, yeah, the back piece. And, oh, and of course, that inner torso, you got to have it flipped to the back because normally it'd be like this, so you don't have it like that. And then you have that back swirly thing plugged in with the pegs close to here. And this must also be in a very specific configuration. See how there's a lip here, hangs lower? That has to be on the outside because it's going to rest on something. It's amazing. It actually like rests like right up against here. It's so cool. All right. So you basically just kind of push this through like that. Look at that. Look at that. Get the cup out of here, right? And then you just go boom, and you plug that in. Like I said, and you bring that lip, that smaller one, and it just rests right there. Voila, friends. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yo, there was this cook named Martin Yan, and he'd be like, oh, look at that. He was a Chinese dude, but yo, it turns out homie has like perfect English accent, dude. That homie was just doing it for like a bit. It was just like his character, like Yan can cook, you know? Like that, yeah, he just speaks like English, no accent. But then for TV, he'd ham it up because that's what got them clicks and you know, that's what people wanted, you know? So I think people forced him into that, dude. Yeah, that was his like Batman job. While normally during the daytime, he was Martin Yan. But at night, he was Yan can cook. Anyway, scandalous, my friends. I will talk to you all another time. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have these bits, 2 Brunts and 2 of the drag strip figures in whatever configuration color it may be, you can try it out, you know. So have fun, be creative, and yeah. And if you're going through some issues, just wanted to say, hey, we're all with you in thoughts and prayers. I know that doesn't mean anything tangible, but really sending you the best hope, vibes, and hoping that there are methods and opportunities for you to grow and get past the situation, because everything fades away and everything changes. I've been through some dark times, but there's going to be brighter days. So just hang in there if things are going really bad. And if things are going really great, then hey, be very, very grateful and thankful for your blessings. I don't know. I felt compelled to say that all of a sudden. All right, friends. This time, adios. Bye.